And now this year we have a lot of new items, and the chairman spoke about, we have a record performance, the performance of the bank in terms of the sales, our profits, our dividends, our balance sheet. We have what are called a record year. These numbers we have not achieved before since the history of the bank. And I think it deserves commendation for the performance achieved so far. The market continues to see a number of challenges. And most of you are shareholders, quite a lot of companies in the Securities Exchange, the East Africa region, so many challenges, not just here in Kenya. We just came out of a difficult 2017, 2018 because of our elections. And most of our economies are growing. Kenya is growing at 6% or 6.2%, and the region is growing slightly higher. We continue to see challenges on our interest rate cap, which is one of the laws we're negotiating and discussing with Parliament as an industry. So the headwinds remain strong. On a global context, most markets continue to see growth which are much lower than us in Africa in general and East Africa. So Kenya is, I would say, is a market, and KCB remains on the footprint of seeing growth. And your board and your management remains on the race of delivering a strong organization within the region, not just delivering performance, but also impacting our youth and dealing with the challenges. Actually, last year, we celebrated 10 years of our KCB Foundation, and you see the impact that the institution creates. It's important to see that our businesses, everywhere I go, whether it's in Uganda or Tanzania or South Sudan or in Burundi, in Rwanda, and sometimes in Ethiopia, we are recognized as a bank that is very much connected to the changes that happen in our market. And it's good to be with a company that goes beyond addressing just returns, but also ensuring that the next generation, and this is we call it a cross-generational institutions.
Technology is increasingly defining the day-to-day running of businesses in the country. The convergence with finance has created room for innovation. We believe that we must act now to prepare for a future led by innovation and technology to build scalable, digitally enabled business models that will help us weather the performance challenges that lie ahead. We have, as a business, a long-term strategy of continuous investments in fintech because we see that as the only way to stay ahead of the pack. We also believe that we must innovate for the greater good of our customers. That is why, in 2018, we invested Kenya shillings 1.5 billion in a new digital platform which will help drive our ambition. This should enable us to drive mobile credit uptake and deposit mobilization in our determination to reach and extend financial services to every corner of East Africa and beyond. We are committed to meeting the expectations of our regulators and protecting and serving the interests of our stakeholders. To support these efforts, we have made significant changes to board composition, reconstituted the number of committees from 6 to 5, and worked with group management to improve on the reporting and analysis provided to the board.